I still remember the sound of her laugh. Not warm, not joyful, but sharp, jagged, like metal grinding against stone. The backyard smelled of overcooked meat and cheap condiments. Paper plates bent under the weight of greasy burgers. My father already had too much liquor in him, trying to hide it behind forced charm. My brothers and sisters circled her, the way planets spin around a dying star, desperate for her approval. Then her eyes found me. Not glancing past, not looking through, but pinning me like a knife. And that's when she said it. If you vanished tomorrow, no one would even care. The table exploded in laughter. They roared like hyenas, even the children shrieking along. To them it was a joke. To me it was something else entirely. I didn't laugh. I simply lifted my hot dog, steady, deliberate, and whispered just above the hiss of the grill. Challenge accepted. That night I disappeared. No slammed doors. No teary notes. No messy dramatics for them to dismiss. I had prepared for months. Moving money, selling possessions quietly, every step fueled by years of neglect. Her words were the spark. Her cruelty gave it purpose. By dawn my room was stripped bare. My phone dead. My identity discarded like an old mask. To them I had simply ceased to exist. First they joked. I knew they would. She's being dramatic, they probably said. She'll crawl back. But time stretches. Silence grows heavier. The first week, nothing. By the second month, they stopped speaking of me in public. By half a year, neighbors started asking questions. Friends whispered, "Where is she?" My mother's smile grew tighter each time she lied. She's fine. Off chasing her own dreams. But I could see the fractures spreading. Disappearance is not about erasing yourself. It's about becoming a shadow that lingers in every corner. And I fed that shadow. An unsigned Christmas card slipped into their mailbox. A midnight voicemail. Only breathing, then a click. Little things. Harmless. But not harmless enough. Soon locks were changed, doors double-bolted. My father installed a new alarm system. My siblings stopped walking home alone. I was everywhere and nowhere. And the fear didn't come from what I might do. It came from realizing they never really knew me at all. A year passed. That summer I came back. But not to them, not face to face. Not yet. I needed to see them first. The same backyard barbecue. Same plastic cups. Same mustard stains. Same rituals of cruelty disguised as family bonding. Only now they looked thinner. My mother's smile stretched like brittle porcelain. My father's drinking had deepened into something desperate. They were fraying. I watched from across the street, hood pulled low. Not a ghost. Not a runaway. Something sharper. Something forged. And then I set my plan in motion. Weeks earlier I had mailed invitations. Church committee letterhead, perfectly forged, announcing a grand family reunion. I rented a hall, paid in cash, had it catered and decorated. They walked in dressed for pictures, ready to perform their perfect life for anyone watching. But no one else came. The doors locked behind them. Confusion at first, then unease, then fear as the lights dimmed and the projector came alive. Their own voices filled the room. Years of cruelty, captured and collected. Jokes made behind my back, dismissals whispered when they thought I wasn't listening, mocking words spat out like venom. All of it recorded. I had been gathering for years. Hidden mics tucked into gifts, cameras slipped into corners during holidays. Now it played back for them in sharp, undeniable sound. They sat frozen, faces pale, eyes refusing to meet one another. And then, the moment, my mother's voice echoing through the speakers. If you vanished tomorrow, no one would even notice. Followed by mine, calm and cold from that night. Challenge accepted. The screen went black. I didn't step out. I didn't need to. My silence filled the room more than any words could. When the locks clicked open again, they stumbled out broken. Neighbors asked later, "How was the reunion?" No one answered. The story of that night became another silence, heavy and dangerous. A silence that gnawed at them from the inside. And me. I remained gone, absent, untouchable, but never forgotten. 'Cause she was wrong. When I disappeared, they noticed. And now they will notice forever. That's the beauty of revenge. It doesn't need fire. It doesn't need blood. It only needs silence. A silence so loud it devours everything.